Hello everyone, Tone here, and welcome back for another Dominion Daily. Really enjoying these at the moment. Dominion just a game I enjoy a lot, and these are very fun to put together. So I was planning on playing base for like another week or so, just because I really do think the base Dominion set is such like a well-balanced, fun, and interesting playing experience. And I thought maybe we would do a daily where we rank all the base cards and do some fun stuff like that. But I'm actually really interested in checking out some more expansions now. So I think we're going to turn this level up to 2 here. Crank this thing up. So what this does is we're going from level 1, which is just all the base kingdom cards. There's 26 of these, I believe. And then we're adding in new cards from various expansions, and it says this adds new game concepts, but a lot of simple cards from a variety of expansions. So no new like major rules, just cards that are kind of doing twist on things we've seen before for the most part. Some of them get pretty wild, like this thing is 4 cards, then discard 2 cards from your hand. If they're both actions, the other player gains a curse. Like, that feels like a bit of a new concept to us. It's very complicated, like adding a lot of stuff together. There's another like 56 cards in here, I think. So we're probably going to see maybe like 2 or 3 of our base cards per board, and then a lot of new cards. So I think we're just going to jump in and check these out. I played 2 or 3 games of this already, so I got a little bit of a taste of it. And we're probably going to lose a lot of games here for 2 reasons. One, I'm not familiar with these cards, like, at all. And 2, I'm not going to spend the time to read all the cards and think of a strategy because I don't want to leave my opponent waiting. So we're just going to kind of wing it a little bit. We'll do like some quick cursory reading of what the cards do early on. In particular, we're going to look at what they do in regards to like the cheaper cards, so that like whatever we're buying first, we can make those decisions. And then we can look at the more expensive cards and we can actually start affording them and figure out that and kind of work out a strategy like as we go. But we won't have one worked out from the start like we normally like to do. So that's going to really punish us. But the goal here is just to learn how these cards work, get used to them, see some new strategies, learn some new things. And we'll be achieving that all the same. So let's get right into this then. By the way, if you guys want to support the channel here and me, you can do that over at patreon.com/Tonehack. So feel free to check that out if you would like. By the way, we might get into a base game anyways, because I have my minimum level set to 1 here, but I think that's going to be extremely rare because I have a subscription here for the expansions. Okay, I take it back. We're going to play a base Dominion game here. I take it all back. I felt like we'd leave it up to fate there. And here we are. So let's see. Let's come up with a strategy. We got some good trashing here. We have a village for plus action, smithy for plus cards. That's like a combo right there. Throne room festivals. Let's go ahead and pick up a silver. Let me grab a chapel. I'm thinking we're going to want a silver as well, just so we can get up to 5 quite quickly. Once we get up to 5, we can survive on action cards here. This looks like an engine board to me. So here's 5 right now, and I think we grab the festival so we can get the plus coin here, since I'm about to trash all of my money. We've trashed 4 copper so far. What's my opponent doing? I haven't been keeping track. Silver, chapel. And they spend a turn trashing. They got a throne room. Throne room, a bit questionable when all they have is a chapel to play it on, but I guess they want one and they didn't want a smithy and they had 4 coin to spend. I guess we will continue trashing here. We need to keep that silver. think we've trashed 5 copper now. I trashed 4 copper before. So these are the last 2 coppers in my deck. I can't trash both of these, because then I won't be able to buy any 5-cost cards. I could trash 1 in the estate though. And look, we only have a silver here, so if I trash those 2, we automatically know what our next hand's gonna be, which is gonna be Festival, Silver, Copper. So let's go ahead and play the Festival, play the Chapel, and trash these 2. Then I can buy something for 3 now, so we're gonna grab the Village. Village gives us +2 actions here. Our opponent bought another silver last turn. I don't think you want silvers in your deck really here. We're gonna play Festival, end actions, treasures, grab another Festival here. We are guaranteed to draw 6 now? Well, unless my Village is in the draw pile, then we don't care yet. The Village will draw whatever is there, and then now we can actually trash the copper. Unless, do I want 7? No, I want to buy some cards that cost 5. I'll go ahead and do that. And then we're going to pick up another Festival, I think. Festivals are the main way to earn coin through action cards on this board. I think between Festival, Throne Room, and then plus actions and card draw options we have here, we're gonna get a very strong deck going, and we'll be able to double Province by the end game, I think. I can trash this silver, but I don't think we need to yet. Go ahead and buy one more Festival, and I can get another Village here as well. My opponent bought a mine. Super questionable. Mines will basically upgrade their coppers to silvers and your silvers to gold. I don't think that's worthwhile. Maybe it is. Having a few gold in your deck is, but I don't know. I think it's a little early to buy that when you can have all these other good cards. I don't like that play. This actually wasn't a great hand. I mean, this hand's fine, but we didn't get anything that draws through our deck, which we are definitely at risk of here, so we should actually buy something to fix that, which would be a smithy here, probably. Or do I want a lab? Let's grab a smithy and a throne room. Yeah, so they just trashed 2 silvers and got golds. Do I want to trash this silver yet? I think I do. Well, I may as well keep it here because I think I'm going to actually pick up a sentry. And then, I guess, a village. If I trash that, I would have been able to grab the village, so I may as well take advantage of that. The sentry will help with some deck control because I think a lot of our card draw is going to come from smithy here. And we can get some bad card orders, especially with throne rooms in our deck, where we either don't have actions or don't have card draw. So the sentry will help us control what we're drawing into. It'll also let us trash the chapel eventually when we don't want that chapel. Because basically, when all your cards have +1 card, +1 action, that's what I like about Laboratory. Your deck is very consistent. But once you start having things that only give plus cards or only actions, you can get into a hand where I draw like 4 festivals in a throne room. And I can't draw anything else in my deck. And that's actually a decent hand because that gives us 10 coin to spend. But we want to be able to draw through. And especially once we start seeing adding greens to our deck, that can mess things up even further. Take both of those. Do I throne room a festival? Or I wonder if I need to throne room the smithy. I'll have one card left in my deck if I don't. Which, throne rooming the festival is good enough, so let's just do this. And actually, I probably have something that draws cards here, yeah. Throne room the festival. And I think I will trash the silver this time. And then we're gonna pick up 2 more festivals, I guess? I think I want to add like 2 smithies to our deck. The throne rooms are pretty good too because they become card draw on these cards that have +1 action. It's not like net card draw because we draw a throne room and then this card and then we get 2 cards back, but we also get the effects of these, so it essentially works the same. This guy's getting pretty good money to spend right now with his mine strategy. Maybe there's more to that than I realized. They're already picking up a province though, which I'm a little skeptical of. I'm gonna throne room the sentry. Alright, we're gonna trash the chapel. I need to discard this festival. I'm looking for my smithy right now. Draw through all those villages. Okay, this is all we're gonna get, but we still got 10. I think I need another smithy, and I guess I'll grab a throne room. I'm not too concerned about them buying a province there. I think our deck is going to be much more consistent, and this is a beautiful opening hand. Or I guess this is an opening hand, but a beautiful hand for us right here to go into next turn with. We get a bunch of actions from festivals and a bunch of cards through smithy. Great stuff. You can see right now our entire deck has 14 cards in it. I like to note that at times so I don't have a discard pile and can actually see. They're up to double province. I'm impressed with how well this strategy is going. And I guess they're going to force our hand here. Discard the festivals because they don't draw cards. Smithy will draw the rest of my deck. Well, we're up to double province as well. Let's do that. I'd like to have done a little more, but we really need to start buying stuff. So when I draw through my entire deck and get to play the throne rooms on festivals, I can get 2 provinces. Wow, they got 2 more again. I think they have 1 more province than me, so they put me in a hole. I'm really impressed by how strong this deck is right now. Yeah, we got beat. I can't come back from that. Wait, yes I can. Well, maybe not after those estates. How? No, I can't. What am I talking about? Because I was thinking I was even with them. But they got 2 provinces when they were up on me already. I was thinking I was only 1 province behind for a second. I was like, I could buy a province and then other stuff easily with my deck, but I can't get back 19 victory points. Because I'd have to get a province and then like every duchy. It's just not feasible. So well played by my opponent. I did not think their strategy looked good at all. I'm actually probably going to rewatch this because it seems like an interesting like case study, I guess. Let's discard that festival. should be able to hit my... Nope. That's... So I got punished for not throne rooming the smithy, but I know I need to play my throne rooms on the festivals to get a lot of money. I got screwed by that. That was a pretty bad hand with the 2 provinces, so we're just gonna not prolong this game and buy that last province just to end it. Wow. I'm impressed by how well their deck was going there. I wasn't paying too close of attention to their turns. I guess getting those extra golds earlier through the mine worked out. Because they were kind of doing the same thing I was doing, except they had gold in their deck. And having like 2 or 3 gold in a deck like this does give you a lot of extra buying power. Dude, I've never seen anyone do that much with mine. I'm really impressed by that. Well, I'm gonna leave that there. I think this was a really interesting one. I liked my opponent's strategy there. And I guess next time we're gonna try and do the expansions. I was gonna do that this time, but it did not happen. So I'm gonna keep leaving up to fate because, like I said, I like base, and that was a super interesting base Dominion game right there. So I'm actually kind of glad that it did that. I'm gonna leave it like in these settings. So sometimes we'll get base, sometimes we'll get more cards. We'll just let fate and the game decide. But yeah, until next time, take it easy, guys, and I'll see you for the next one.